What's up everybody, David Thomas with Spark Fitness LLC. Today's video is going to be about 3 exercises that you should do every day for core and spine stabilization. So let's get right into it. So if you heard the first word in there, or a couple words in there with stabilization for your core and your spine, we're not using dynamic exercises for your core or your spine, which is like leg lifts and crunches. We're using core stabilization exercises to stabilize your core so that way you can move through movements without injuring your spine or reducing the risk of injury to your spine. The 3 exercises that we're doing are called the McGill Big 3. They're from renowned back expert, Dr. Stuart McGill. He has spent his entire life on working out how to figure out how we move through life and through exercise and how certain movements cause injuries to our spine. So what we're working on today is stability to our spine and our core. That way we can limit excessive movement and unwanted movement to the area of our spine. Once you do these exercises every single day, you will see improved power in deadlifts, bench press, squats, snatches, and cleans, just for an example of a few. And I promise if you do these, you will love life afterwards. So I'm going to demonstrate them. But first, you got to remember, when we do any kind of spine stabilization or core stabilization exercises, what we're trying to do is keep our spine nice and stacked on itself and keep it to where we move throughout our hips and not through our spine, which would cause injury in the long run. So the 3 exercises are the modified curl up, the side plank, and the bird dog. All right, but the first thing I want you to learn how to do is called bracing. So bracing is basically, you're going to take your fingers, either push them into your sides, or you can make like little gator hands and then squeeze in, and then you're going to take a breath into them to where you expand push your fingers away. So like here, push in, now brace. Brace like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. Think of it like a can of soda. When the can of soda is not open, it's solid, it's packed, you can step on it and put your whole weight on it, it's not going to go anywhere. But if you open that can of soda and you pour out all the liquid, then you could step on the can, it's going to crush easily. Same thing with your core. You want to pretend that this is an empty cavity, and then when you breathe into your fingers, you're just filling up an air balloon, causing rigidness inside to make your spine nice and stable. So the first exercise I'm going to show you, now that you understand the bracing, practice that every day, because you want to learn how to brace throughout your everyday life and everything you do, even if it's just bending over and picking up a can of paint or something. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you is the modified curl up. You're going to lay on your back. Doesn't matter which foot you put down and which foot you put flat on the, with your foot flat on the ground, it doesn't matter at all. You're going to take one hand and you're going to put it underneath your back. And what that is doing, it's like a pressure sensor. So it will let you know if you're rounding your spine too much, because remember, we're not doing crunches right now. You're doing stabilization. So you're going to barely be lifting your head off the ground to about 1 inch or so. And if you go any higher than that, your spine's natural curvature, you're going to feel it on your hand. And that's the whole purpose of your hand there. So what you're going to do is, first, you're going to brace your core, lift your head about 1 inch to 2 inches off the ground, hold it for about 10 seconds and breathe out 10 times, or hold it for 10 seconds, then come back down, that's one, and then you're going to repeat. You're going to do 6 reps, 10-second holds with 10 breaths at the same time, and then you're going to move on to the next one. So when you do this, you're going to feel your rectus abdominis working, your transverse abdominis working, just to mention a few of the muscles that will be working in the front of your core. Now, from there, we're going to move to the side. The side plank, I'm going to show you the first version, and then I'll show you the other 2 ways of doing the side plank. This is the regression right here. So same exact thing as the modified curl up. First, you can stick your fingers here, you're going to breathe in, brace into your core, hold it, and then you're going to raise up and you're going to squeeze. You should feel the bottom half is doing all the work. Your hips are going to be on fire, your obliques, your glute medius, and your dude, everything is going to be on fire. So you're going to sit there again, core is braced, 10-second hold. then you're gonna come back down. Once that becomes too easy, then you can come out to here like so. Again, brace. Put your hand here on your shoulder or here, whichever one you feel like once you get done bracing. There, so like this is the next hardest version. This is the hardest version right here. Then you're gonna come back down. Again, 6 reps, 10 seconds with 10 breaths. So that'll be about 10 seconds. And that will light up that under half right there. The side that's on the bottom when you do a side plank is the part that is doing all the work. All right, the last one is called the bird dog. So you want to get here on all fours into a position to where your back will stay neutral. All right. So most of the time when you see people do bird dogs, they get in there, kick their feet, they're going to kick it straight up. And see, once you see this, see my spine is moved. We don't want that. We want stabilization. So you're going to kick your foot straight out, which is about, again, 2 inches off the ground. So when you do the advanced version, which is opposite leg and opposite arm. So I'm going to do left hand, right leg. So I'm going to kick straight out here, squeeze, hold, right, bracing, and then you're going to count to 10 breaths. And then after you do those 10 breaths or 10 seconds, you're going to come back into the original spot where your leg is started. You're going to come in, touch, and then come back out again, 10 breaths, 10 seconds, and come back. Now, when you come in to do your touch your knee, you don't want to do this. And you don't want to do overarching, because then you have movement in the spine, and we're trying to stop that from happening. If this is too hard for you, you could start with just doing the leg, and if that's too hard for you, you can then just do the arm, either or. As long as your spine stays neutral, you'll be great. I like doing these every single day. If I have time, I'll do a countdown. So I would do 6 reps, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2. But if I don't have time, then I'll just do 6 reps, 10 seconds worth, and it works. And I promise you, you should be sweating once you're done doing at least one set of these. And if you're not, then either you're in super good shape or you're doing something wrong. So that's the video. I hope you liked it. I hope it helps you out. Please like the video. Subscribe to the video, turn on the bell notification so that way when I put out a video, you don't miss it when I put one out. Also, please share it. Put your comments in there. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's anything you want me to cover in the future. Man, I'm kind of gassed and I just did this. Holy crap. And I was just demonstrating. That sucks. And please just let me know what you think, how I'm doing and all that. And until next time, positive thoughts equal positive life. Peace.